Our next segment, Code... Derek, busy now.
Shh. I'm trying to beat this level of aims. Why don't they just put the codes in the box?
That's what this segment is all about. Our next guest has a dream and an alias, known only to us as Mario Zeldenstien. He was apparently once a talented game designer, but his real passion has always been to make all video game codes available to gamers everywhere. Alas, he perceived himself as a dangerous reactionary, and much of his research materials burned in a mysterious fire, the actual existence of which we were unable to confirm. To continue his courageous fight against what he terms the godless hordes, he has come to Fuse to let viewers in on the best strategies. Here with this month's Codebreakers is Mario Z.
Derek, JC, are you there? I'm having a hard time hearing you, but before I go, here's some of the coolest codes for the newest games. I'm Batman and Robin for the PlayStation. Just enter this code at the title screen to get Invincibility. Remember, there are no codes available that will actually make this game any good. Just press L1, R2, R1, L2, select, X, and circle in order. On Tenchu Stealth Assassins, to fully restore your health, just press start to pause the gameplay, then press left, left, down, down, square, square, triangle, square, and you'll have fully restored health. For level select, select a character, then hold R2 and press left, left, down, down, square, square, triangle, square. Press down on the joypad to choose your mission. For more types of items, go to the item selection screen, hold R1, and press left, left, down, down, square, square, triangle, circle. To increase your item inventory, go to the item selection screen, hold L2, and press left, left, down, down, square, square, triangle, X. On Mission Impossible for the Nintendo 64, just enter these codes at the mission selection screen. If you did it right, you'll hear the phrase, "Ah, that's better." Remember, the Z button is on the back. For Hotshots Golf, to unlock all the characters and the courses, there's a really tough code. First, make sure there are no memory cards in the system and a second controller plugged in. Now, take controller 2 and hold all the top shoulder buttons, that's the L's and the R's, simultaneously, before the title screen appears. While holding the 4 shoulder buttons, go to the title screen. Immediately after the flash happens, press up, up, down, up, left, right, right, left, up, down, up, left, right, right, left. You have to do it really quick as the Hotshots logo is bouncing in, and you have to finish the code before it stops. You should hear a sound confirming that you did the code right. On GoldenEye 007 for the Nintendo 64, to get all 64 multiplayer characters, enter the following very long code. Now, this code can be entered anywhere, but we do recommend entering it on the character select screen with Moonraker Elite highlighted.
Go, 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 go. Yeah!
Thanks, Mario. I sure hope no one finds out where he is. We may need him for next time. Now, this is the part of the program where we listen to Codeboy complain about this and that. Codeboy is the hacker for GameShark, and in each edition of Fuse, Codeboy is going to present the latest codes for Interact's GameShark enhancement device. Did you let him out of his cell yet? All right. Here's Codeboy.
Howdy, I'm Codeboy. Guess I'm stuck talking to you as some kind of penance, so let's just try and get through this in one piece. You guys send me tons of email every day requesting codes for all the new games. Now I realize that none of you are as good as I am at games, but I am a paid professional. Some people don't even wait for the game to come out before they decide that they need help. Now, I love hacking codes for most of the games that come out, but what I do only takes a few hours. The programmers who did the real work on the game spent months, sometimes years on these titles. After all that work put into a game, it may be worth having a look. Just maybe the game's enjoyable the way it is. So, play the game at least once without any codes, the way it was meant to be played. and then 30 seconds later, go back in with the GameShark and wreak havoc on whatever creature took you out moments after the opening credits roll for the first time. Alright, now I guess it's time for a demonstration of the GameShark in action. If you have a PlayStation and you don't have Tenchu, well, anyway, there's the code at the bottom of the screen. Write it down, I guess. Now you can carry a limitless amount of throwing stars, grenades, fire scrolls, and whatever else you want. See? No carry limit. It just makes sense. Okay, you'll notice that there are no codes on the screen right now. It's because I don't feel like putting them up. These codes will be in the big list, so get off my back. With the codes running, you'll start the game with every weapon that's available, and you can select them at the press of a button. You can also restore your health real easy like. Finish the game for yourself, like I said earlier. It just makes it too easy. Here's some new GoldenEye codes. Well, here you go. Now you can be completely lazy. All your objectives are complete when you enter the game. You're invisible to the people that want to kill you. You can walk through doors, you know, instead of actually opening them. And you can access every level without doing a thing. There, now you can just go around killing everyone for no reason, with no purpose in life. Yep, that was a big bunch of fun. Let's have a look-see at some of the more recent codes my elves have devised. This is, obviously, a list of GameShark codes, and the games that they will work for. If you don't have the capacity to figure this one out, pause your VCR so you can write them all down. Remember, for a freaking decent time, check www.gameshark.com and get all the latest codes, as well as my immature antics. Now back to you, Chet, or whoever you are.
Thanks, Code Boy. You rock.
Who's Chet?
I don't know.
Finally, Play This is our segment for reviewing games that have already made it to your local video game emporium. To give you their certified opinions on the holiday's biggest hits, here's the staff of Game Informer magazine. Hope no one gets hurt this time.
You have to play Metal Gear Solid. There's no doubt you have to play Metal Gear Solid. Tenchu is probably a better game, but it's going to be more underground. It's going to be a little bit, you know, it's going to be just like for people that really want to play a game and like master it. Where Metal Gear Solid's more mainstream, and we'll definitely.
So we're going to find out Tenchu 2 is bogged down with 3 hours of cinematics. Try to be like Metal Gear Solid.
I wouldn't be upset if they put, you know, a bunch of cinematics in there. It's just, you know, it's kind of a perfect mix between the two. You need more gameplay. Like Metal Gear needs more gameplay.
How did you like that?
Tenchu probably could use a little bit more, you know, finish on it so that it's a little bit better, you know, as far as like just the layout. You know, like people like movies, people like getting that kind of stuff, and Tenchu doesn't have enough of the kind of extras to make people want it.
I don't know. I mean, you get Tenchu. I mean, you go for Grandmaster to get the secret items, like, you know, the stealth, you know, the new armor and all that stuff. Metal Gear, I mean, you just kind of play to see what happens next. Tenchu, you got all that, you know, the replay value of getting everything and finding out how it works. Yeah, exactly.
The 3 different paths.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I think Revenge is an awesome grappling simulator.
Grappling simulator.
It's cool. I mean, it's kind of the same play control as the first one, but what they've done with the intros and the special moves and the colors and everything, it just kicks butt.
There's only one thing you can say. It's
Rest up on your face, action!
you know, it's just like it's crazy.
No warrior, from what we know. It's just too bad. But
Yeah, but there's so many other wrestlers. That game is just loaded to the hilt with tons of different people to play as.
It's not that much different from last year's, but all the new wrestlers just kicks butt.
4-player action.
It's awesome.
Killer.
Yeah, multiplayer is awesome.
40-player battle royale.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's huge.
Rush 2 definitely blows away any of the cruising games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Hardcore.
And people buy that thing and it's a piece of junk.
Makes them look like relics.
Yeah.
I'd buy that game for one reason. The
Stunt
track.
horse. Yeah, it's awesome.
Skate park for cars. Pulling off tricks. Bang, bang, bang. It's awesome.
I think the racing part stinks though.
And it's still so much. It's like the only time you can take a car out and like just cruise down some road and go way, way too fast off some off-ramp and just destroy it and then go like, oh, yeah.
It's not as extreme though as the one before. I mean, it doesn't seem like it has. I mean, if it didn't have that stunt mode, it doesn't have it.
Twisted Edge
Snowboarding. That game's horrible.
Like, yeah, it's like
The game was created by Lucifer himself. Just to taunt. Playing that game's like the guy in Clockwork Orange with the toothpicks in his eyes. You're like forced to play this game. It's like, no, this is terrible.
The best part about this game is I don't have to ever play it again.
Yes. Right. What do you think? Duke coming out from behind the camera?
It's kind of weak.
Yeah.
He's coming out of the closet, so to speak.
Well, it's you know, it's the Tomb Raider thing. You know.
It's a good Tomb Raider.
It's exactly like Tomb Raider. I mean, it looks, when you're watching it, looks just like Jump.
I like the combat a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, the combat is better, and they're kind of
like
going
the
to that
zoom
kind of
cam.
the zoom cam thing is cool, and the I mean his weapons. He's got a lot better weapons.
The Holy Hand Grenade is a great addition to the weapon.
And the Dukeisms, man.
Are
He's
hysterical.
just rude.
Give me some sugar.
Who would you compare him to? What's a movie or movie star?
All adult films. If you guys. You know, I had
It's
to
like
mention
Brian
Duke.
Bosworth in a porn.
Ron Jeremy.
But how about Streak? You played that game?
Streak is intense.
That game was awesome. It's like Jet Moto, but you can spin faster. It moves faster. Looks better. I mean, this one you're just hauling ass because it's just so much fun to just sit there and do flips and spins all the time.
But does a confidence meter suck, do you think? I mean, I played it.
No, the confidence meter is really cool. I mean, it can really throw you off. Your guy just kind of takes off after you land a huge trick. The controls are a little different, a little tighter. But the bottom line is I mean, if you like Jet Moto, you're going to love Streak.
Yeah, single track.
It is made for the Jet Moto fan.
You know, they get paid for that.
Wow. Hey, well, thanks for watching Fuse. Next time, we'll have the 411 on more new games, plus a trip to the Tokyo Game Show.
Hi. Later, gamers.
See ya.